Have you ever scrolled through social media and felt that heavy, familiar weight? That feeling where you look at someone else's highlight reel, their new job, their perfect vacation, their sculpted physique, and you suddenly feel like your own life is falling short? Look, logically that you shouldn't compare your messy, full-time reality to someone else's curated 3-second snapshot. But you do it anyway. We all do it. For a long time, I thought this was a personal failing, a sign of insecurity. I would constantly ask myself, why can't I just be happy with what I have? It felt confusing, like being stuck in a mental competition you never signed up for, and you're always losing. But if you've been following this series, you know the drill. Human behavior is not random. Just like the other fascinating facts we've uncovered, comparing ourselves isn't a personal flaw. It's a deeply ingrained human pattern, a psychological glitch in our system that, once understood, starts to lose its power over you. And if you want to keep peeking behind the curtain of the human mind and decode why we do what we do, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Today, I want to share 3 powerful psychological secrets that explain why your brain is constantly running an internal comparison matrix. These facts will help you finally peek behind the curtain of this habit and start to break free. Here's the first secret. Our brains are lazy in a good, energy-saving way. They look for shortcuts. And when you want to know how you're doing in life, the fastest shortcut is to look at the people around you. This is called social comparison theory, developed by psychologist Leon Festinger. Your mind doesn't have an internal, objective ruler for success or happiness. Instead, it asks, am I doing better or worse than them? Think of the moment you see someone achieve a huge goal. That's upward comparison. It hits you with a blast of motivation or shame. Or the moment you look down on someone else's struggle. That's downward comparison. It gives you a temporary ego boost or guilt. The ancient truth is your brain is just trying to calibrate your status in the world. It's a survival tool that helped us figure out our role in the tribe. The only difference is today's tribe is everyone on the internet. This is the psychological heartbreaker. It's the sneaky reason comparison hurts so much. When you look at someone else, you are seeing their outcome, the finished product. You see the glowing job title, the perfect family photo, the award on the shelf. When you look at yourself, you see the process, the effort, the doubt, the failed attempts, the rejection emails, the hours of unseen work, the anxiety attacks. Listen closely. We see their highlight reel, but we live inside our own director's cut. The gap between the glossy outcome you see and the messy process you live creates that feeling of profound inadequacy. You have to remember, their outcome was built on their own messy process, which they carefully hide from the camera. Have you ever made a small mistake in public and felt like everyone was watching and judging you? That's the third secret, the spotlight effect. We overestimate the degree to which others are paying attention to our appearance, behavior, and especially our flaws. The raw psychological reality is this. Just as you are preoccupied with their life and comparing it to yours, they are equally preoccupied with their own life and comparing it to others. In short, the person you are comparing yourself to is probably too busy comparing themselves to someone else to even notice you. Your perceived audience is mostly a figment of your own self-conscious mind. Understanding these 3 secrets doesn't magically stop the comparison habit, but it fundamentally changes your relationship with it. Comparison is not a personal weakness. It's a cognitive default setting. Your brain is doing what it's wired to do, seeking order, seeking status, and taking shortcuts. The next time that heavy feeling creeps up, remember, your brain is running an ancient status check, social comparison. You are unfairly judging your struggles against their success, outcome versus process. The spotlight is on them in their own head, not on you, the spotlight effect. It's like finally switching from a confusing black and white image to a full color picture of the human mind. Once you see the comparison patterns, you can stop being a prisoner to them and become an observer. It's not random, it's human behavior. Predictable, emotional, and endlessly fascinating. Final question for you. Which of these three facts, social comparison, outcome versus process, or the spotlight effect, hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments below.